they're just evil. They took his life.
1 year after her son was shot and killed in a robbery set up for a high-end pair of sneakers, his family seeking justice in a courtroom. Yaseen Johnson thought he was buying an expensive pair of shoes. Instead, he was murdered outside a Plymouth apartment complex.
His alleged killer set to go on trial today, but there was an 11th-hour plea deal that Johnson's family is not happy about. Our Paul Blume live for us at the courthouse tonight. Paul, Johnson's family wants to see the gunman go away for life, but that is not happening here.
Amy, Kelsey, that is, of course, what they want, but the criminal justice system just does not work that way. Augustus Sirleaf, in this case, the gunman was charged with second-degree murder, not first-degree premeditated murder. In the end, Sirleaf pleads guilty here at the courthouse today in exchange for a 23-year prison sentence.
You pulled the gun out. You put it in his face. You shot 2 rounds in his head and 1 round in his chest. So what else do they need to have in order for him to get life in prison? He's evil.
Grieving for a full year now, Yaseen Johnson's mother and loved ones came to the Hennepin County Courthouse in search of justice. They wanted a trial, wanted the gunman, Augustus Sirleaf, to face the maximum, which to them was a first-degree murder count for the slaying of the promising 17-year-old. Instead, Monday, a plea deal that had Yaseen's father walking out of the courtroom before it was even finished. Ultimately, Sirleaf admitted he shot and killed Yaseen during a robbery setup outside a Plymouth apartment complex, luring him with the prospects of purchasing a high-end pair of sneakers. Sirleaf telling the judge he drew his firearm and pointed it at Yaseen, who pulled up his shirt to reveal his own gun. That's when Sirleaf says he opened fire. The prosecution asked Sirleaf if he intended to kill Yaseen. Sirleaf answered yes. As part of his plea to second-degree murder, Sirleaf agreed to a 23-year prison sentence, not nearly enough for Thelma Gay.
A life is a life. You took a life. You don't deserve your freedom.
And it's important to point out here that 23-year prison sentence falls right within state sentencing guidelines for second-degree murder. If you do the math here with time served, Augustus Sirleaf likely looking at just shy of 15 years behind bars. But what upset Yaseen Johnson's family even more is just last week, prosecutors struck a deal with Sirleaf's main accomplice so he would testify against the gunman at his trial that was supposed to begin today. Of course, that did not happen. Yaseen's family really just believes these 2 young men are getting off easy. We're live outside the courthouse for you tonight. Paul Blume, Fox 9.